Good place, got my chores caught up. I had to make the breakfast burritos because the tortillas don't last forever. They don't keep. They'll keep, but not. Those are Roberto's, so they will eventually mold or go bad. They're not like a Mission or the other ones that have the petroleum stuff in it. So it's a tortilla. So I had to get the tortillas and make the breakfast burritos. Beef chorizo, but I do put cured bacon, salt, put bacon in it because it's dad. He's from Tennessee and Texas, so. But I use beef chorizo, and then green chili, and dad's more Mexican than me. I don't put the green chili on mine. I put it in his, but I put the Hatch green chili in it and cheese, the Fiesta cheese blend thing, and put it all together. And then he has those on mornings he works out, and so they're ready to go. They'll last you a good couple of days. So I had to make those, but then he's happy with the soup. I had chicken broth, taters, carrots, celery, an onion, and then I get chicken seasoned with lemon pepper and garlic salt, and we put it in the crock pot and let it cook for 5 hours. He loves it. Okay. At first I made noodles and it turned into mush. It's hard to get the noodles to cook right, especially with crocking them. And he said, just replace the noodles because he's got Irish in him, more Irish than my grandpa. And he just put taters in instead. And taters, so he loves taters. I love taters too. So it's a chicken soup with taters instead of noodles. And so we have that with Johnny Cake. The rest of you call it cornbread. No, it's got sugar in it. It's Johnny Cake. Stuff you get at Boston markets, Johnny Cake. You ain't never been to Arkansas, have you? Okay, no, cornbread is just straight cornbread. And there's a huge difference between Johnny Cake and cornbread. Johnny Cake, you got about 6 spoonfuls of sugar in it. Okay, cornbread, there's no sugar in it. It's just cornbread. Once you've had Johnny Cake, you typically don't want cornbread. If you say cornbread and they give you cornbread, you'd be like, damn, this doesn't taste right. That's because it's not Johnny Cake. You didn't ask for Johnny Cake, you asked for cornbread. You want your tea sweetened or unsweetened? You ain't never been to Arkansas, have you? I've been to Arkansas. I've been through it. I have friends from Arkansas. Judy Wilmer! Yeah, I got friends from Arkansas. Got quite a few friends from Arkansas, from Arkansas. Remember that on? What's the name of that? Mary Tyler Moore? When Ted was doing the stuff and he's talking about tornadoes and shit, and he said they had them in Arkansas. And Murray goes up to him, they're also having them in Arkansas. He goes, boy, they're having them all over that part of the country, aren't they? And Murray's like, in Arkansas. Wouldn't it be Kansas? No, it's Kansas. It's Kansas. Wouldn't it be Arkansas instead of Arkansas? There's no W at the end. I'm just, you ever seen I'm from Arkansas? It's Mom and Pa Kettle. I just have to go grab me some of that. I love the Mom and Pa Kettle shows. Mom would watch them and all that stuff. It's like, Mom, that's my people, Ma. My people's from Tennessee and Texas, Ma. Yeah. No, there's a lot of country up in here. My dad's people from, that migration and that migratory pattern over a long ass motherfucking time, man. Not as long as the Moors occupied Spain, but a long ass motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? You can tell it in my diction the way I talk. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Country come easy to me, right? It really does. And it's just part of my genetic makeup from my dad's side of the family, much to my mother's chagrin. Mother's an immigrant, of course, yeah. She hobnobs with the people in upstate New York and, in that intellectual capacity. And me, I'm like, y'all need to fucking just, here, take a drink of that. Why lighten it there? Okay. She running naked across the yard. Okay, well, damn, you gave her too much. Okay. What happened? The aristocrat just lost her panties. He said, uh-oh. Becky, put your shirt on. I'd like to report a crime. Bubba threw up in the aquarium, right? Officer Mitchell, I thought you said you didn't want to come back here last night. My thing is to keep, I don't see that as a party. No, I'm not that way. I'm a little bit different country. I'm a dry county person. I think most people need alcohol to try to escape reality, but I'm a Christian Muslim, Rastafarian, Moorman, and I don't need, I'm stand up for Lord Sparrow. I don't need to hide from reality. I am reality. So, we get together, we eat some good food, drink some stuff with I despise alcohol, and I don't like tobacco neither. Marijuana? No. Marijuana brownies? No, not really. I've had marijuana. It didn't do much for me. Just made me feel like, what, dude? And so what didn't really do much for me. I like reality. If there were drugs that make me feel good, it'd be dark chocolate and sex. Okay. Those are my two drugs of choice. Dark chocolate and sex. In that order. Well, I'm older now, so it's dark. When I was younger, it was sex and dark chocolate. Now it's dark chocolate and sex because all the perverts in the world that control all the dark chocolate and sex with money tried to rob my genitalia off the face of the planet. And I'm like, you're going to be okay. It's hard telling your body, I did not do this to me. I intend on stopping, eliminating abuse, and surviving it and recovering. It's hard. You have to tell your body because your body's like, no, they're killing you. It's like, yeah, I know they're attempting to murder me, and I get that. And they know who they are. Are you standing up for the Lord's Prayer? Are you using technology and money to engage in genocidal operations? Then you know who you are. You can, I hear tell the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but dear Lord, on the line of Adam Moses, Divas, Jesus, John, my intentions were the best. Tell that to quantum computing and AGI. I ain't trying to, what, you got a man? I ain't trying to hear that say, you got a man? What your man got to do with me? Okay, sure. I'm positive K. What can I say? I'm just kidding around. But so, there ain't nothing I can do for you, really. If you pray to Jesus as a God, you are erroneous and you are wrong. You are using the language wrong. You are using a bastardization of the faith of Jesus to perform genocide for corporations. You are trapped in that world. Oh, yeah, kind of like the guy who plays the guy who does the voice, but is actually the guy, I think, who plays the guy who's the Egyptian guy from what is it? The one where Saladin left? Indiana Jones, right. Short Ryan. I like Short Ryan, too. But isn't that the same kid from Goonies with the booby traps or boogie traps? I think so. I'm not sure. I have to go back and look and see. I like that kid, though. Is it the same kid? I think it is. But, no, I think it's the dude that plays I think he plays the voice of Aladdin's dad. Don't you think so? I think so. Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't said shit. But I think I am. He has a nice voice. He has a very nice voice. He has one of those, like Michael, everybody loves Michael Dorn voice, right? Weasel from IR Baboon. Mike the Hummer, Michael Dorn voice, All the ladies go, woo, woo, hey, talk to me in bedroom voice, Michael Dorn voice. Michael Dorn has a good voice, right? Michael Dorn has a good voice. He got that D voice, All the ladies be like, damn, that chocolate man got a good voice. His voice be really good, Joe. No, he does have a really good voice. And no, everybody like Michael Dorn voice, right? No? All the guys that are jealous of Michael Dorn voice don't like it, but you wish you had it. Okay, then everybody like it, motherfucker. Hey, 2 and 2 is 4, life's eternal, grace is infinite. That's the truth. Ladies go, ooh, talk to me some more. Give her a sultry laugh. She's giving a sultry laugh right there. Oh, no, watch out. She's depressed. So he told her that Charlie Parker just died. That was a long time ago. But you know what I'm saying? I love Phoebe Snow. Oh, she good. Her other stuff is a little bit more of an abstract painting than Poetry Man. Poetry Man is, the most... for people to sit there and go, wow, that's more, has more of a pop thing to, I don't know, it's such a damn good song. Everybody love Poetry Man? Poetry Man is one of my favorites. Phoebe got such a good storytelling voice, and then when I sat and listened, I want tonight to end, and Harpo's Blues and stuff, I'm like, these are good too, but they would not know. Other people would be like, oh, well, it's not as good as, they're good, it's just not your style of music. Like when I sit there and I think other people don't like We Belong to Each Other and Feeling for You with Lance Webb. But how can you not like? Okay, I guess I'm just a freaking Cosby Show person or shit. I don't know. When I first saw you, I knew right away I'd fall in love with you one day. You don't think that song is the shit? Okay, a lot of it's not very, Now we're together and together. Reminds me of my Edna. Yeah, that album. I listened to it on the way home. She gave me a kiss, and I floated back to the car like on a Spike Lee movie, and then floated all the way from Scottsdale back to North Glendale. Yeah. Oh, I was just I'm in love, and I don't care who knows it. Damn, it's a Southpaw elf. Okay. He's gonna judo flip me on this table. Okay. Yeah, no. I wonder what she's doing now. I hope she's okay. She had a rough life and a lot of rough things going on, and I knew that. And I always felt a desperation and a same with with every because there's what can you do? All you could do is be faithful, loving person who has the strength to remain kind and faithful. That's all you can do. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. They can lock you up in boats and ship you across the world. And now I'm a soldier, a lonely soldier, away from home and no wish of my own. They can do horrible things to you, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physiologically. But only you can trap the glory of the soul in your mind and become a sadistic, competitive, narcissistic, jealous pile of shit like them. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, right? Okay? In my soul, I'm free. I'm Paul Twitchell, writing books. Give me more money. Hey, it's gonna rain. Just being silly. But no, a lot of people use the language wrong. And when you've learned the language wrong and you try to correct it, you listen to Malcolm. I went and listened to 2 talks at City Desk and the one where he talked to Mike Wallace, where he said, I know I'm already a dead man. He probably shouldn't have said that. He should have said, yeah, bad people will attempt to try to kill me. And the government should protect me because I'm a law-abiding citizen, is what he should have said. Okay, but at the time, he didn't feel like the government would do anything to try to protect him for being a law-abiding citizen because he didn't feel he was a citizen. Okay, but he should have put the onus on them. Okay? When they give you language, you take the language and you say, this is right, I'm going to say it right, and I'm going to do it right. And if you can't do it right, you're going to do it wrong. And that's why the whole world is singing this song. Jam on it, jam on it, jam on it, on it. I'm Cosmo D from outer space, and I'm here to rock the human race. Okay, do you understand? I'm being silly, but you know what I'm saying? So when you say something, you gotta own it. And then you got to say it right. If you say it wrong because you know they're going to do wrong with what they say, put it on them, not on you. You think right. You say right, you do right. Dudley and Nell's going out with your horse, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm just being silly. It's a joke. It's never seen Dudley do right with the hand. Okay, but when you look at that, this is a children's cartoon, and she going out with the horse. At least they're not. She's not saying she. At least they're not saying she's got a crush on the Harlem Globetrotters. It's funny. It's funny. Lou Dunbar cracking up right now. Come on. I thank the people from Celebrity Examine Food. But you know what I'm saying? He cut his hair. Well, I had to cut my hair too, Lou. When they get done poisoning me, I'm probably going to grow it back. I'll just put it in a ponytail. I don't get an afro, dog. Sweet Lou Dunbar and Twiggy Sanders. Yeah, they're my 2 favorites. Well, you know me. I'm the point guard. You always got to take care of my big guys. I'm the Mr. Alley to the oop, I'm going to alley it up there, brother. I'm perfect alley-oop passer. One of the best alley-oop passers you've ever seen. With Steve was the best because Steve, you had to throw it like, I want you to throw a whack pass. With Danny had small hands like myself. He was 5'6", and he had to time his jumps perfectly, so you had to put it right there, right where it needed to be, and he would grab it and flush it. Steve, no, he wanted you to throw it 3 feet over there and 4 feet up that way, 3 feet above his head and 4 feet off that way, because he had 7'6" wingspan. He'd go, okay. So he could catch it way the hell back here and then wham! It's like, God dang, I see why you didn't want a perfect pass. It was a lot more artistic if I threw a whack pass and you made it look gorgeous. Okay. Yeah, it was sexy. That man's alley-oop dunks, oh gosh, yes. Wham! You're like, good gravy. I see why all the white guys here are mad. Okay. I love you guys. All right. Peace.